Benedict Cumberbatch stars in a must-see film called The Courier, a brand new spy thriller. So let's talk about it. What's going on, buddy? My name is Zach, and if you guys are new here, hit that like and subscribe button. I love talking movies and all sorts of geeky content, and if you're here, you probably do as well. So this is the channel for you guys. Make sure as well to comment down below and let me know your guys' thoughts on The Courier. Are you guys excited for this one? It has a great cast, which stars the likes of Benedict Cumberbatch, Rachel Brosnan, and Jessie Buckley, and it is about the true story of a British businessman who unwittingly recruited into one of the greatest international conflicts in history. He formed an unlikely partnership with a Soviet officer hoping to prevent a nuclear confrontation, which the two men worked together to provide the crucial intelligence to defuse the Cuban Missile Crisis. Once again, this is the most surprising film I've seen this year so far. I thought it was going to be another Bridge of Spies. It absolutely wasn't. It was a phenomenal film that from top to bottom kept me and whisked me away through its thoughtful, intense pacing that is edited so sharply that it moves from scene to scene in such a healthy, well-done way that you can completely be enwrapped within every single moment and movement within this movie, and I was so incredibly proud and to see how great this movie was in that pacing. And again, that is from a total technical level when it comes to the director here. The director Dominic Cooke really much should be acclaimed, because while The Courier can at times feel like a familiar film that you have definitely seen before, like I said, I felt like it was going to be a Bridge of Spies, it has some of those elements because of the time period, and especially some of the writing, which some of the writing can be a little bit surface level, but still, since the direction is so strong here, and the pacing, the editing, and everything on a technical achievement is so beautifully well done, especially the cinematography and the score, which absolutely just sucks you back into this world even more, I was again enamored by this entire movie. Performances, my god, are absolutely also add to everything. Benedict Cumberbatch has always been a commanding presence on the screen, but he gives probably his best performance yet, commanding the screen once again, but in a very sincere and subtle way that is also very charismatic in a surprising way that I wasn't expecting to get from here. There are actually some sweet and sincere moments throughout this, and the jarring changes from Act 1 to Act 2 to Act 3 really much shouldn't work, but they do. Especially when you get to Act 3, when it all builds up to that, it is some of the most intense stuff that I've seen in a movie in quite a while. This is a spy drama, you know, it doesn't have the shooting, it doesn't have the boom, 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 pow. It's very much a more dramatic thing that is fought through words than it is anything else. The story is inspirational, and for a spy drama like this is something that I feel like would have been made years ago and plays on, say, FX or TNT, but in the best way. Like, it's a movie that you sit down, you see on TV, and you're like, oh my god, I have to watch this. That just, again, falters back to what I really feel about this movie, is that it's one of the most surprising movies of the year. Benedict Cumberbatch's performance is so determined, so elegant, and so well done, and Jessie Buckley as well is another performance that, again, like I said, the writing is a little bit surface level when it comes to some of the characters, but since the performances are so strong, when you get to Jessie Buckley's character, someone who I didn't really think would be much of the story, she's fantastic in here. She's fascinating because she takes a character that, again, could have just been this typical wife character, but became so much more. And the same thing goes for Rachel Brosnan's character. She, again, surface level MI7 agent that you expect, okay, just to be this typical spy, but again, brings more layers to the characters because of her performance. And once again, all wraps around to the director Dominic Cooke and his direction, how strong it was. Courier is the most surprising film of this year. Do not sleep on this movie. If you can see it in theaters, see it in theaters. If you have to watch it at home when it comes out, please watch it at home. It's an excellent movie that Benedict Cumberbatch gives one of his best performances yet. Jessie Buckley and also Rachel Brosnan are both incredible. This is a story that I don't even want to give any spoilers away because you would just totally be remiss to not. I was surprised and shocked at multiple moments, twists and turns. It is one of the most surprising films of the year with the way that it kept me engaged throughout the entire thing. I was shocked by this one. I was truly shocked. I expected to go and get a decent little drama here, but it was absolutely more than I could have expected. So with all that said, I'm going to give The Courier an A-. Thank you guys again, once again, so much for clicking on this video. You guys are seriously all the best. Make sure to head on over to Sam from Films on how to see films early. Comment down below your guys' thoughts. And of course, it's a big thing to you and a big thing to my Patreon supporters, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. So of course, until next time, stay classy.